It is early in the day,
somewhere.
but there aren't a lot of people here with stamina, David. You don't sleep, so that's part of the reason you're able to go 20 and 22 hours a day. Let's talk about some of the things going on in sports here real quick with David Samson. The Oakland A's thing is making me really sad, and it has been for a while. That is a good baseball town, and they've ruined everything there. And now John Fisher wrote a letter to A's fans yesterday, and I'm curious. Larry Beal went off on him. Stugotz, did you know that Larry Beal, formerly of SportsCenter, is now doing broadcasts on the West Coast? I was not aware that he was still in the game.
I had no idea. I was not aware as well, and I'm glad he's still doing it.
It is. It's something exciting. What did you make of that letter, David?
It gives you hope, Stugotz.
It does.
You can disappear from the zeitgeist and then appear when there's a relevant story. It's interesting. Teams have relocated before, and of course the owner's going to be the bad guy. And people remember, people still walk around Brooklyn asking where the Dodgers are. And Art Modell is not exactly a fan favorite, and neither am I necessarily in Montreal. But what John Fisher's done has just been so clumsy. And the letter that he wrote and he signed to the fans, it was so disingenuous. It had a spelling mistake in the letter, which is amazing. He ought to fire his ghostwriter. Stu, it would be like you having a spelling mistake in your book. It would be absurd. And so I was just shocked by that letter, by the timing of the letter. Of course, people are at the games now stealing seats from the Coliseum.
Stugotz just whispered in my ear while you were talking, and I didn't hear the last sentence you said because he just said to me, how did Larry Beal not parlay his ESPN career into a show that's called What's the Beal?
Thank you. Thank you.
Good.
Thank you. Tony likes it.
So good.
The Real Deal with Larry Beal?
Oh, wow. That's a better show.
Well, here's the real deal with Larry Beal right now. Listen to how mad he got about this letter.
All right, so you heard Fisher's statement. Let me tell you what reality is, okay? John, you tried 5 different, extremely flawed stadium proposals. You never got even close to a shovel in the ground. Yes, Oakland politics is often a mess. I will give you that. But John, you surround yourself with incompetent yes men, and because you were born into a billionaire family, apparently never learned you have to spend money to make money. See Joe Lacob and the Golden State Warriors, your buddy, who still wants to buy the team. John, you're a serial penny pincher. You've destroyed your family's great name and legacy because of your cheapness. As for the statement about loyal A's fans, quote, I wish I could speak to each and every one of you individually, end quote. Seriously? John, we've been trying to interview you for years, but you always choose to remain invisible unless you're begging politicians for public funding. And then you're out in front in Las Vegas. Okay. So let me just deal with this.
Wow.
For all A's fans, I can't do this enough.
What?
Whoa.
And that's the real deal with Larry Beal.
Whoa.
Yeah.
He was so much better than Samson with his A's take. How was his A's take so much better than Samson's?
You showed 1 minute. If you listen to yesterday's Nothing Personal, you can get a 10-minute take on that
That's
letter.
too long. I mean,
I don't need 10 minutes.
Why 10 when I can get it in 1? I mean,
Exactly right.
We wanted 1 good minute here from you, not 10 good minutes over there, and your recycled slop over here. Why? What's the Beal with Larry Beal being better than you at
Now
the
you're
A's
talking.
take?
More gestures,
He's
David.
lived it. He's despondent beyond repair. The fact is that the A's are going and they're trying to get expansion, and I don't think he should have done that in that platform because MLB looks at stuff like that, and they're not happy with what's going on in Oakland.